This is a very light, beautiful written film that I felt like it's one of those films, like in a way, it would get you thinking after you walk out of this film. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is Owen Brinkat, and today I'm going to review the latest drama film, The Life of Chuck. This movie is directed by Mike Flanagan, and this movie stars Tom Hiddleston, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Gillan, Sara, and Mark Hamill. From childhood to adulthood, child Chuck Cranks experiences the wonder of love, the heartbreak of loss, and the multitudes contained in all of us. So we got the latest drama film that is directed by horror director Mike Flanagan. This is the first out of horror film that he is directing, and I love Mike Flanagan. I think he's an excellent horror director. He made some really good, in my opinion, underrated horror films, from Hush, from Gerald's Game, and especially Dr. Sleep. I think he's an excellent horror director. So this is definitely his first out of horror film. He's doing a new, I would say, evolutionary drama film. And I'll say that throughout the review. You'll understand what I'm talking about. It's very evolutionary. But I'm hearing so much great buzz when it comes to this film in festivals. And, you know, I love the cast in this movie. Tom Hiddleston, I love Chiwetel Ejiofor, I love Gillan, Mark Hamill. Some great cast members in this film. So, I actually went into The Life of Chuck very, very blind. I haven't seen a single trailer when it comes to this film. All I know is that Mike Flanagan is directing it, and anything by Mike Flanagan I would check out because I think he's a very underrated director. Now, I walked out of The Life of Chuck, honestly, just thinking and also feeling very, very speechless. This film is, in my opinion, something out of remarkable. This is a very light, beautiful written film that I felt like it's one of those films, like in a way, it would get you thinking after you walk out of this film. I just think every single performance when it comes to The Life of Chuck is really well handled in this film. When it comes to actors like Chiwetel Ejiofor, he is great in this film. Gillan is really good in this film. Sara is also really good in this film. I haven't seen her in a film in such a long time. Ever since, I would say, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She is great in this film. Especially to me, Mark Hamill though. Mark Hamill is fantastic in this film. If the Oscars are going to say nominate him for Best Supporting Actor, absolutely gave that to Mark Hamill, because seriously, he absolutely deserves it in this film. He has some moments in the film where I'm like, holy crap, he can still act. He is fantastic in this film. Now let's talk about Tom Hiddleston in this film, because this is one of those things that could possibly disappoint some people, because if you're expecting Tom Hiddleston to be in most of this movie, I'm going to say this, you're not going to get much Tom Hiddleston in this film. He is great in this film for what he is given. Absolutely. And we see him on the posters and stuff thinking he is going to be one of the main characters in the film. And I would say his character, Chuck, is the main character of the film, but Tom Hiddleston himself is not in the movie all that much. I would say easily he's in this movie, like I would say, for 20 minutes. That is absolutely, because this film gave me stuff that I was not expecting. I was not expecting the film to go in the direction that it did, and I was pleasantly surprised within The Life of Chuck, and I would say that as a good thing, because most of this film is about his childhood life, about him learning lessons for life, and I really do think that plot aspect is really well handled in this film, in my opinion. And I just think The Life of Chuck, what really stands out in this film is absolutely the themes of this film, what Chuck is learning throughout the film and spraying it towards basically the world. It's about life. It's about what matters in life, what flaws are in life. You know, learning that life is too short and you should follow your dreams. And I really understand what Mike Flanagan is really aiming towards. I know this movie is also based on a Stephen King novel, but just the way this film was written, it just felt something different. And I was honestly feeling throughout most of this film just very, very light. Actually very happy, even towards some sad moments. I was feeling happy because it is one of those films that will make you feel, yes, everything is going to be alright and there's still a huge life ahead of you. And I love what this film is presenting when it comes to the themes and the messages of this film. This is a very heartwarming film with some really good light-hearted moments. Like, there is a moment in this film that involves with dancing that it just brought a smile to my face. This is a completely different film that Mike Flanagan has directed, but once again, his direction with his film, it's just so well done. But I gotta say, guys, in my opinion, I can see this film not appealing to everybody because this is one of those films that is presented in chronological order. Like, it's not presented like from first to third act. It's actually very mixed. This film tells a story from the third act, like it says as a title sequence, third act to first act. And the third act, the way the film has started without spoiling it, goes in a direction that I was not expecting this film to go. And I was very curious what is going to happen. And then when it goes backwards to the second and first act, which the first act I would say presents a lot in this film. And it ends in a way where I'm just like, what just happened? And it's one of those films that I feel like you just need to analyze after you walk out of this film. And it took me a while to analyze this film and figure out what this film was trying to present. And it finally got in my head going, okay, I understand where this film is going, and literally understanding what Mike Flanagan is trying to do in this film. So it's going to be one of those films that's going to get you thinking after you walk out of this film. Some people might like that, some people might not like that. This is definitely one of those movies that's not for everybody. To me, I really like that this film gets you thinking after you walk out of this film. But this film just made me happy actually throughout the film, and I was really surprised of The Life of Chuck, and I cannot believe Mike Flanagan has done this film. So overall, guys, The Life of Chuck got me speechless and got me thinking after watching this film in a really good way. Mike Flanagan has done it again when it comes to this film. The performances are really well done in this film, from Tom Hiddleston, from Chiwetel Ejiofor, from Gillan, especially Mark Hamill. He is fantastic in the film. And, of course, the kid who plays the young version of Chuck in this film. We get a lot of kid actors playing Chuck in this film. The 10-year-old version, I would say, he is great in this film, and Jacob Tremblay is also really good in this film. But the themes and the messages of this film is really well done in this film. I love the messages about life, and basically life is too short, you should follow your dreams. And also, you know, learning about the downfalls and upness in life. But it's definitely going to be one of those films that's going to get you very thinking out of the film, because this film starts off in a way you're not expecting. It ends a way where you're like, okay, what's the point of that? And it makes you think, okay, now you need to think ahead what Mike Flanagan is going for. And some people might like that, some people might not like that. And when you watch this film, you know what I'm talking about. But I like that this film is one of those films that you just need to analyze after you walk out and literally make you think, because it's a film that gets you in so many different emotions, either thinking, but also just making you smile the whole way through. Easily Mike Flanagan has done it again with this film. I wouldn't say it's his best film, but definitely this is the most unique film that I've seen from him. I would definitely say The Life of Chuck. Definitely go see this film on the big screen. But get your own opinion out, because this movie is definitely not for everybody, especially when it comes to the chronological order and the editing of this film. And it's a film that just makes you think in a way that it could be bad or could be good. So guys, that is my review for The Life of Chuck. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate this film, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Notify for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.